Hey yo, what's good my essential warriors? It's your boy Sparking Esencia coming at you with another video. And today we're doing kind of a special mod showcase because we're about to see some really unique stuff, guys. So we're gonna be taking a look at 3 character mods that bring in some pretty amazing mechanics into the game, and they also have custom special moves as well as custom voice lines, which is always really nice to see in modded characters. These characters are brought to us by Team Densetsu, and they already have a lot of characters uploaded on Game Banana, so I strongly recommend you checking them out since they're all pretty cool characters. I'll probably do a showcase on them eventually since some of them deserve their own video for how good and unique they are. But right now, we'll be taking a look at 3 characters. I'll be giving you the characters' details as well as my opinion as I show you the gameplay on screen. One thing I have to mention before starting the showcase is that all these characters seem to be compatible with the Latin Spanish mods. So that's pretty cool to see since I always use this mod when I'm playing. And also, join the Discord so you can get a notification whenever I upload a video. You can also give your ideas for other mod showcases as well as future videos. The link will be down in the description. Anyways, first of all, we got this Super Saiyan 2 Goku with a revival mechanic into Super Saiyan 3, which is a pretty crazy mechanic for this game, am I right? This character gives us the option to use a different preset if you want to use these characters with a normal Sparking Zero shading rather than the custom one. It also has some animations ported from the mobile game Dragon Ball Legends, and I absolutely love how these animations flow in the game. They changed the Super Saiyan 2 Goku's normal rush move into a 2-bar counter type move, which is taken straight from Dragon Ball Legends and honestly looks pretty good. If the developers decided to implement these counter type special moves into the game, it would act as a very good defensive mechanic as well as a very powerful punish move. Now, let's talk a little bit about this revival mechanic, which is taken from Dragon Ball Legends and has an amazing animation. To my experience while playing with this mod, there's 2 ways of getting the revival to pop off, either by getting down to really low HP or straight up getting KO'd. So it clearly has the potential to be a pretty powerful mechanic in this game since it allows you to transform with no skill points, and you also get the chance of turning the battle against your opponent in your revival state since you revive with full HP. But there's a catch to it. As you can see, you start with less HP than you normally would. And if you get KO'd by a special move or ultimate, then your revival will be cancelled. Plus, if you're trapped in a combo while the revival pops off, then your revival state can also get caught by the same combo. So even though this revival mechanic has the potential to be a super oppressive mechanic, I think they've made a pretty good job of balancing it out. Then we have the revival state itself. This guy has a custom ability and custom special moves, which are all ported from Dragon Ball Legends. And just look at this Super Saiyan 3 model. I mean, it's just beautiful. Overall, these characters are pretty cool, and these mechanics could be a nice addition to the game if done in a similar way. The portrait animations from Dragon Ball Legends look amazing, as well as the character models. The only reasons I've ran into while trying out this character mod is that if you perform Super Saiyan 2 counter special move while being too close to the ground, then your opponent may glitch out of the map. But if you do this while airborne, it doesn't seem to happen. Then again, the glitch itself is kind of inconsistent, but it is there, right? This can be somewhat annoying if you're running matches with friends and keep getting stuck below the map and having to reset the match over and over. Also, its revival state can cause a glitch in the middle of a multi-hitting special move. The revival state can pop off and you can interrupt the super animation leading to the revival state being able to attack mid-animation, or the revival state being just sent flying away. Now, I don't know if this was because I was fighting with other modded characters from the showcase, but again, the issue is there, right? So I'll give this character an 8 out of 10. It's an amazing character mod, but it's got some glitches which honestly are expected to be on modded characters or moves. But it can cause some unexpected things to happen when you either use this character or fight against him. Next up is the accurate Shintani Super Saiyan Blue Goku. To be honest, this one confused me a little bit since I thought it was gonna be on a new character slot like the Revival Super Saiyan 2 Goku, but after a while I figured it might just be hitting as a costume change for the regular Super Saiyan Blue Goku, which it was. I don't know why they decided to do it like this, since you probably won't be able to use him online anyways, because this character adds an extra costume slot to the base character, and that causes an instant desynchronization between the two players, leading to the match being disconnected as soon as it starts. In my opinion, they should have just made it a separate character slot if they wanted to keep the character offline, or as a replacer model so you can freely go into rank or quick play with it. And I know that you can do online lobbies with your friends and use this character there, but this only works if both sides have the same mod installed. So that basically limits this character's usage to the classic modded offline gameplay we all know and love, and the occasional online lobbies. Anyways, this character introduces this new Super Saiyan Blue Goku model into the game, as well as a capsule that allows you to switch your No Hard Feelings Rush move into a counter type move, a mechanic we also saw in the Super Saiyan 2 Goku mod. Again, this counter type move looks amazing. They totally nailed it. It's straight out of the Broly movie since it's where this Goku model is actually based from. And this special move doesn't seem to have the glitch that Super Saiyan 2 counter had, but it triggers the glitch in the Revival Super Saiyan 2 Goku, where his super can either get interrupted or launch Super Saiyan 3 Goku away. So, if you wanna play with these characters in the same session, this is something you might wanna be aware of. Aside from this, the model looks good. I'm not particularly a fan of it since I feel like sometimes the angle might make the character's face look a bit weird in my opinion, but I consider it to be important nonetheless since the mod itself is basically the character model, right? Since we don't get anything else other than the counter move, which we already talked about. But we'll give this a pass because it's really just a pretty minor detail, right? I will say, I do like the hair change they give to this character. It makes Super Saiyan Blue feel more unique, plus the shading makes the whole character model look pretty nice. Overall, I'd say this is a good character mod. The model looks good, the counter special looks amazing, but I really wish it was either a replacer model for the base character or an extra character slot, since I feel like it being tied directly to the base character puts it in a weird limbo state where you can only use him in online lobbies where everyone has the mod installed or while playing offline. So it's a weird in-between in my opinion. So we'll give this character a 9 out of 10.
¿Qué pasa? Sigamos peleando.
Now, last but surely not least, this is personally my favorite character from these three characters, right? And we're talking about Ultra Vegito Blue. Now this is what I call a goated character mod. This guy has it all. Custom intro, custom model, custom special moves, custom abilities, everything ported from Dragon Ball Legends into Sparking Zero. But most importantly, this character brings a whole new mechanic into the game, which is also taken from Dragon Ball Legends, which is something called the unique gauge. And if you've played Dragon Ball Legends before and you have Ultra Vegito Blue, you're probably already familiar with this concept. And it works very similar to the way it works on Legends, minus the card thing. If you know, you know. This unique gauge will give you buffs, change your special moves, and will also give you 1 extra bar of ki every time you fill it up. Then you have to wait for the buffs to go away to refill your gauge again. And you have 3 ways of doing this. One is by doing a 15 hit combo, by using a specific ability while doing a combo, or by landing your counter special move, which they seem to like a lot. And speaking of which, let's talk about this counter special move. The animation is crazy good. Just comes to show how good the Dragon Ball Legend animations work in Sparking Zero. Plus, you can follow up the combo into another special move, which is the one that will substitute your counter, and other that will substitute your regular Kamehameha into the God Final Kamehameha, which is basically just Super Vegito's Final Kamehameha with a different voice line. But whatever, it still looks cool. Now, let's talk about this character's abilities. The first ability will grant you buffs, and is the one you need to use mid-combo to fill up the unique gauge. To my experience, you need at least 7 hits and then use your ability to fill up the unique gauge by doing so. The second one is a really interesting ability that allows you to literally launch your opponent away while being unblockable, and also allowing you to connect either a super or an ultimate afterwards, making it an unbelievably broken ability. It's basically the opposite of Gogeta Blue's Stardust Barrier, where instead of using it for defense, you use it for offense. They did a good job on portraying how broken Ultra Vegito Blue was on release, since they're bringing that specific character into the game, which is the main goal for this mod. So, it clearly does a good job on doing that. Now last, but certainly not least, his ultimate. And I gotta say, if this was the ultimate of the base character, I can confidently say that this would be the best ultimate in the game. No contest. No contest at all. This character really shows the potential this game has when it comes to animations and mechanics that devs can add into the game. But we're not done yet, because this guy has some customization options of his own. As you can see, we get the option to use the base model of the game, the new model with custom shaders, and without the shaders as well. And as a little plus, down here we have the option to give this character an aura throughout the whole match, which is another thing the devs could add into the game as a customization option. Overall, this is an amazing character mod, and I'd probably go as far to say that this is probably one of the best character mods out there, so I really recommend you getting this character mod. So, this character gets a perfect score of 10 out of 10, man. This guy's really nailed it with this character. So, that's gonna be it for the mod showcase. These were some pretty cool characters, and honestly, these are some of the best character mods I've seen in a while. All the links will be down in the description, as well as a link to Team Densetsu's YouTube channel. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, comment down below what you think of these characters, and don't forget to join the Discord as well. It's been your boy Sparking Esencia, y hasta luego, cabrones.